everybody, this is Rideshare Lisa. I have been driving. I started on the road this morning probably about 8:30 or so, and I've been getting a lot of comments, people wanting to know, if I was going to stream any of my driving and stuff like that. And after I got out of Virginia, because Virginia was pretty rough, it was raining. It was bad. The weather was bad. The roads were bad. So I got to Tennessee, and it's absolutely beautiful here in Tennessee. Really hasn't been raining. It's been absolutely beautiful. So I figured, well, I'll just stream and show you guys some of the beautiful countryside that we never get to see because we're always working and stuff like that. So who do I have in the chat today? Hi Monroe, how are you? Driver Sensei, hi Selma, how are you? If I don't really see a lot of the chat, it's because I'm driving. But I definitely will see what I can do about getting to your comments, because I do have my other phone that is right here. But I am on I-40, and I don't know, from what I was told, that this road is crazy, and then my GPS just told me that I-40 has got a lot of traffic on it. So hi CJ, how are you? How's things going? So I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. I really wanted to show you guys my drive. I just cleaned out my car from everything I picked up in Virginia. Had a great time. The Driver Sensei and Double M. Oh my God, they're amazing people. They are fantastic. I love them. I will love them forever. They're just funny. They're just great people, So as you saw in Double M's live last night that she did. So I'm going to try and pull up my live so that way, which has got the same picture as my other lives. Apparently I didn't change the picture for the 2 lives that we did. So let me see here. I'm really gonna try, but I can't make any promises. Oh my gosh. So we got you, Monroe. We got Selma. I've already said. We got CJ in the room. We got Sensei. And yes, I'm using Prism because I can't figure out Streamlabs. I don't know why it's easier to figure out more on Double M's phone than it is on mine. I have an iPhone and she's got a Samsung phone. I know they're way two different two different systems, but apparently it's easier on hers. I'm not gonna lie, it was, but I can't seem to get it working on my phone. So, oh my God, no! Everybody tell the Driver Sensei that Apple does not suck. He tells me that all the time. It sucks. It does not. I love it. Except for when there's things I can't do on it. It does not suck. So what is everybody up to today? I am, as soon as I pass this truck, I'm just going to flip the camera around so you guys can see the beautiful countryside. Is why I started actually doing the live stream, so you guys can see the beauty that we don't see every day. There we go. Yeah, it's sprinkling a little bit. Oh, thank you, Selma. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love my my iPhone. But I started this trip because I needed to take 2 weeks, and I just wanted to get out of New York. Maybe I could see if I can find myself or something. I don't know. And I went through a lot over the past year, past few months. And I had to get out of New York. So me and Double M, we actually got kind of close. So I told her I'd come down and see her, and then those what are they called? West Coast softies. They are amazing people over there. So I figured, well, what the heck? If I've got 2 weeks, I have time, I can go down there. So that's why I'm heading that way. I'm actually, this road's taking me to Nashville. I used to live in Nashville. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I love Nashville. It's the best place to live. That's before I went back to New York. Which, not a smart move on my behalf. Can you guys see? Hi Rick, how are you? I am on my way. I'm heading your way. I am on I-40 in Tennessee. I am, let's see here. I'm 125 miles from Nashville. If I'm not getting to all your comments, I'm sorry. It's only because I'm driving and yeah, that pauses. I am definitely trying to read the comments. Hi CNC Creativity Vlogs. Sorry, my tongue doesn't want to move. How are you? You were in everybody's chat last night. I heard a little bit of Dark Road Run before he took it down of his live stream, and I heard him shout you out, so I wish he hadn't taken it down. I really wanted to see it. But I did rest a few hours after I left Double M and the driver sensei. I probably slept for about, I don't know, about 5 or 6 hours. Took a shower and here I am. It's definitely hard. I got my other phone. I'm streaming with this phone, with the one that you're looking at, but I do have my other phone that I do have my chat up. And it's very legal to the left side of me where it's not in the way. And a lot of times, as long as you don't write a whole paragraph like the driver sensei likes to, I can usually catch it. Hi Brad Game, how are you? I will definitely drive safely. It was rough getting out of Virginia this morning. It was raining. It was terrible. I couldn't wait to get to either Tennessee or Mississippi because I wanted out of that rain. It was terrible. I mean, it started a little bit yesterday. It was sprinkling, but then today it just came down. Well, Tennessee is absolutely beautiful, and I'm really enjoying this peace and quiet. It's, I mean, people are calling to keep up on me to make sure everything's okay. It's pretty quiet, and I get to see the countryside, something I don't normally see. And I probably won't make this kind of a trip again. Who knows? I usually like to fly when I go places. But I decided to have my car checked out. My mechanic checked my car out. And I said, well, I want to go to California. How does my car look? So, raking the miles on my car and I'm not even working. Yeah, I've actually never really taken a road trip, CNC. A girl I worked with, her and her friend went on a road trip, and she loved it. She said she had a great time. She did this, she did that, saw so much stuff, and that's actually what kind of got me into. Since what's been happening with the fires in the Bay Area, I kind of, one of the television stations on the YouTube keeps coming up, so I actually subscribed to it. And the weather report came up this morning, and it said that. It's supposed to be in the triple digits this weekend, and then continue on next week. But I haven't heard anything about the wildfires and how they're spreading or anything. I know they were heading towards Omer's Way in Washington, but that was, the last I've really heard of it was that the smoke and everything was in the atmosphere so bad that it was turning everybody's sky gray, and it was covering up the sun, so we had some really cold days. Hi Lexi, how are you? I'm heading your way. You are all out in California. Well, most of you. So you actually got a notification finally, huh? Yeah, I watched your video last night while I was driving. I was trying to catch up on videos last night. But if anybody gets any time to do this, I suggest go for it. Virginia was absolutely beautiful. Tennessee is, I already know Tennessee is absolutely beautiful because I used to live here. And now I get to go check out California, which I've never been any further than Tennessee, actually. Tennessee is as far as I've been. Yeah. I heard the triple digits. So are those wildfires clearing up? I mean, with the triple digits, is it going to make it worse? I mean, because I really haven't heard. Yep, I am by myself. There we go. Yeah, I'm traveling alone. I just wanted to take I had 2 weeks from my job, and I had the money, so here I am going for it. Hi Chris, how are you? No, I'm not in Alabama. I'm still in Tennessee. Besides, I thought your state was North Carolina. So Chris, I don't know if you just got here, whatever, if you've been listening. I just wanted, a lot of people were, I was getting messages and stuff, and text messages. People wanted to kind of see the ride, the trip. So I love that song too. So I decided, I was at a rest stop. I cleaned out my car, and I figured, well, what the heck? I might as well. It was absolutely beautiful up until just a few minutes ago where it started sprinkling. But the sun's out, perfect this afternoon. And see if anybody wanted to go on a road trip. See some of the countryside. Can't wait to get to Nashville. I love Nashville. I might actually stop in Nashville. They've done a lot to it since I've lived there. I've seen it on TV, on Cops and stuff. I've seen new buildings and new clubs and stuff like that. So, if I get a chance, I'm going to stop. Even though I'm very, very behind on my road trip. I'm about 6 hours behind on my road trip because my present, wasn't coming in to Virginia or where we were on time, so it kind of delayed me. Oh, I know, I love Rain-X. Yeah, no, I haven't. I was gonna get my car washed before I left you guys, and I completely forgot. So little while. See if you guys wanted to, see what's going on. And that way I don't feel alone too, right? I'm surprised I don't have Double M in here. She had a killer live stream last night. Her live stream was so good that Joe did a video on her last night. I appreciate it. Yeah, my road trip package. And I won't be able to use it though until I start doing Instacart. But I have it back there with my other cart. So, and it's light as a feather. So if anybody does Instacart, check that stair climber out. Double M loves it because it goes up the stairs with your groceries. You can take it up the stairs. And that thing is light as a feather. I loved it. I haven't used it, but she uses it all the time. And she says it's great. Oh, is he? I want to meet that Joe. I just love that man. He's so awesome. But he doesn't want to meet anybody. He doesn't, he's, it's still the thing with COVID and everything else that's going on, which I can understand. Even though California was taken off the travel advisory list for New York. Virginia's still on it, but California was taken off it. So the cases that you have probably, and you guys are a big state, so you guys probably don't have as many cases anymore of the virus, or it must be going down or something to be taken off the watch list in New York. Yes, that cart. If you go to Driver Sensei's channel and you go to his About page, the About tab, it's right on the top. It's his Amazon list, his store. He just redid it. He's got all new prices on it, rock bottom prices for right now, and everything's on there. He just spent days just redoing the whole thing. So you definitely want to check it out. I need to get a mask. I want to get a mask from him and a couple others, because it looks like that. I mean, I'm from New York. It looks like we're going to be needing masks for a while, and I have one, this black one, but I mean, I've had it since this whole thing started. Actually, a customer of mine in New York got it for me. He got it from Amazon when he saw them in China wearing masks. He knew something was happening, so he bought a thing from Amazon with 250 masks, and that was these. And these were like the very first ones that were ever produced. That is a good question, because I feel bad for you guys with that, because I wouldn't know which way to go. I think with Prop 22, it's supposed to be good, but if you look at the AB5, the only thing I can think of with AB5 is that you guys are able to set your surge. So to progress, Rideshare Professor did a video, and I asked him if you guys will lose that, the surge, the multiplier, and everything like that you guys enjoy right now, and he said probably. So I feel so bad for you guys, because I wouldn't want to lose the multiplier, but I also wouldn't want to be an employee. So I'm just going around the turn. I couldn't see what you guys are right. See Brett Games writing a lot though. I could just see her face. But I just want to get away from this traffic. Yes. I think you're right, because we don't want to be employees. I mean, how many of us are really full-time workers? I mean, some of us are, but if you think about it, a lot of people who are full-time gig workers, they're not full-time to Uber. I don't think I've ever met one person who does Uber full-time. They do Uber, Lyft, they do DoorDash, they do Uber Eats, they do Amazon Flex. They multi-app. So people are not, they don't do it to one company. They multi-app. And everybody who does it full-time will tell you that they're not, they're not one company. They multi-app, and they'll show you, when they show you their earnings, they'll say, this is what I made off from Uber, this is what I made off from DoorDash, this is what I made off of Amazon Flex. Because there's no way you can actually make a living driving for one of these platforms by themselves. You can't. You have to multi-app. Which Double M is learning. She's rocking 3 platforms. Oh my God, she's really becoming a gig worker. Yeah. Flexible schedule is definitely it. So yeah, because I have a W-2 job, like most people. By the way, I see what you driver sensei. You're welcome. I saw how hard you worked on your store, so absolutely, I don't mind telling everybody about it. That's where I got my new headset, and I got my new my stair climber for my groceries. Am I buffering? Doesn't tell me. All I see is covered with trees and no internet signal. Should be coming back. Isn't this beautiful? These trees are absolutely gorgeous. These roads are absolutely clean. Come to the roads over in Syracuse, you're not going to find them looking like this, that's for sure. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the mist up in the sky, like up in the trees way up there. Oh my God, beautiful. Going down the hills. Yeah, it's really green. It's been so cold. Actually, it looks like a lot of our leaves are starting to turn. Looking like fall. Hi, New York. How are you? Oh my gosh. This is great. Oh my gosh. That is so awesome. awesome. How are you? I'm so happy to see you. This is The Real New York. He's got a podcast he does every day. It is amazing. It's so much fun. He had ladies' night last night. It was great. I missed half of it though because of course I'm always coming in late. But that's what replays are for. Love the replays. I always make sure I get TK's replays too because that man makes me laugh. Whether he's drinking or not, that man makes me laugh. I love him. Yeah, it was great. It was great. If you guys want to get out of some of the gig channels and check out some of the channels that are out there, The Real New York, he's got a great channel, does a daily podcast. Every Thursday it's ladies' night. We got TK's Garage. And you know, most of everybody knows Randy from Monkey Wrench Mike from Auto Auction Rebuilds from Randy's channel. And it started growing from there. I got T-Rose and stuff. You'll find a lot of channels that aren't gig related, but they're so much fun to watch and just so cool and right down to earth and awesome. So New York, what I'm doing is I'm on a road trip, and I started in New York, obviously, and I went to Virginia to see some, and now I'm heading to West, and I'm going to be heading to Lancaster, New York. Sorry, Lancaster, California, where the rest of the YouTube community's from. And I'm going to hang out with a couple people out there. So, and I'm just, a lot of people asked if I would live stream some of my road trip. So I decided that I'd do it because it was in Virginia, it was rainy and it was pretty crappy out. So when I got into Tennessee, the sky just lit right up and it was just absolutely beautiful. So I went into a rest stop, cleaned up my car, and then I hooked up my my channel, and here we are. You know, there is a Lancaster, New York. It's not like it was far-fetched there, Sensei. Oh my goodness. You know something? You and New York would get along great. I'm going to tell you. You're both loud. You're both great. You're both full of energy. You guys should check each other's channel out. You guys would get along great. Hi, Hogan Reports. How are you? I am headed to California. I went to Virginia to see Double M and the Driver Sensei, and you know, they were so nice to welcome me to Virginia with tequila, and had a great time. And so now I'm heading to California. When are you going back to California? New York? Just like TK is. He's all over too. Muddy water. Yes. That's what, yeah. New York, that's what Sensei calls something that might be alcoholic. If it's alcoholic, it's called muddy water. I guess that's their Virginia term of muddy water. Oh, I'd love to see them. Probably I would see more Tony than I would Joe, because Joe's still kind of chilling in the house. And I think the only people he's really had contact with since this all started was his brother and sister-in-law. I really don't see him visiting anybody else. I haven't seen him at all really visiting anybody else. He's kind of just chilling until things clear up. Which, you know, I can understand a lot of people are. virus is just, I don't know, it makes people do, some people are like, I don't care. Some people are like, I do. Thank you. Appreciate that, New York. Everybody smash that like button. See how it opens up? But you can see there's this big dark cloud right there. But the sun opens up so nicely. So beautiful. I would love to see Nashville again. I used to work at the Huddle House when I was there. I'm still buffering. Up. I know I almost lost my stream. I'm not sure where this is. I know this is not Nashville. Because Nashville, I still have 85 more miles before I'm in Nashville. All right, New York, thank you. Oh, did it? Yeah, I heard. Lexi, I heard. Yeah, see, but I haven't heard a lot since it things have been moving up towards Washington. I called Omer and I told him warned him to let him know that the wind direction had actually changed and to be careful. And then next thing I know, Omer's coming out with a video saying that there's that orange glow in the sky. Like I think he came out with it like the next day or the day after. I told him about it. Hi, Uberman Tampa. Oh my gosh, I know, right? Well, when my son was in the Marine Corps, it would be 16 hours from my house to Camp Lejeune. And I hated going through Pennsylvania and Virginia. The two worst states to go through. So what I had to do today? I had to go right through Virginia, all the way through Virginia. And now I have to go through Tennessee. I'm going to end up in Mississippi. I have to go, I think Mississippi's after this. So, just chilling. Looking at all the beautiful stuff that I don't see in upstate New York, that's for sure. Can't wait to get back to New York though. In a way. I just know that I'll have a lot of good memories when I get back there. But you know what I love about it here? The speed limit's 70. Can you imagine? And in a construction area, the speed limit's 60. Like at home where I live, the speed limit's 55. And through a construction zone, the speed limit's like 45. And here you can go 60 through a construction zone. How crazy is that? Is it still dark? Oh, Brecky. I feel bad for you guys. Oh, you know Heidi, Mighty Heidi, the Dream Warrior, she said that from her house she can actually see the orange. She said it's a little scary, but it stays away from her. She did get a warning on her phone one day. When I was on the phone with her, she did get a warning, but it was just that one time. myself doing 90. I was like, oh my God, I got New York plates on, right? Of course I'm going to get pulled over. I have a light, well, during the day you can't tell, but one of my license plate lights are out. I guess I got to get a new casing for it. So, yeah, I'm trying to be really cautious when it comes to my driving, so that way I don't attract attention. I found out when my son was at boot camp in South Carolina, people don't like people with New York license plates. They like to pull people over with New York plates. Lexi, they drive crazy in Virginia. You should see what I saw when I was in Virginia. Oh my God, crazy. Even Double M will tell you. I mean, heck, she ended up in the bushes one night. We were going to go take a look at it, but then when we got there was so much traffic. I was like, no, I'm going to get run over by a car. So she's going to take a video of it and send it to me. Brecken, what? Are you in San Francisco? Hi, Vegas 888. Yes, I am. I'm going to be heading through your state tonight or tomorrow morning. Nope. The speed limit is 70. So I'm allowed to go like 75. And I'm doing 70. I'm actually doing 75 right now. Nashville's 72 miles away. See, I'm doing 75. And these people are passing me like I'm standing still with my key. Must be going, but they have Tennessee plates on, so whatever. If I was in New York, I'd do the same thing. Yeah, you're right, Vegas. I usually do. Actually, you know, they say that to set your cruise control at a steady speed of speed limit, slow, and you don't burn as much gas. No, I think I'm just driving through. Yeah, I think, yeah, just heading through. But it was kind of funny, too, when I noticed that before I ended up in California. Funny, really. I mean, the gyms just started opening in New York. And your gyms have been open for what, 2 months now? Oh, you do? I didn't know that. Where do you travel? Do you travel by car or plane? Oh, Brad, dang. Yeah. Be out there and stuff like that, and you want to try it, but you also have those underlying problems that you know will flare up if you get sick. Well, one of these days they'll come out with something, hopefully. Because my son has asthma too. He actually works from home. He works for a computer company, so he set up his office in his bedroom. So because of his lung problems and stuff, that he's able to work from home. Why? Brett game. Why? What happens in Texas? They really strict on New Yorkers. Everybody's strict on New Yorkers. But then again, you know, you got to remember, like, well, they were always strict with New Yorkers. But then I was told when I took my trip to watch out, because no states want any New Yorkers in it because of this whole virus thing. I'm thinking, wait, aren't we open? And a lot of states aren't. And I don't know. So people were, yeah, I've been cautious both ways, just to be on the safe side. Rick, do you travel a lot for business? I love taking planes. Planes are my favorite. You're right where you need to be, like within hours. You don't have to worry about rest stops. You don't have to worry about tech stops. You don't have to worry about getting gas. Hop in a plane and you're there. Yeah, I've been just warned that people are really cautious about New Yorkers. I mean, that was before, though. I mean, that was before this whole thing, too. But everybody's like, oh my God, just be careful because this is what's going around. They don't like New Yorkers. 65 miles to Nashville. Oh my gosh. I want to stop. I want to see what time it is when I stop. So far I got, there's an hour change from my normal time because Eastern Standard Time is 2:07, 2:05, and I looked at my cell phone and it says 1:05, so. Because I left so late yesterday. But I had so much fun with Double M and the Driver Sensei and doing that live stream. Oh my gosh. I love the way they welcomed me into Virginia too. Oh my gosh. I've never had tequila in my life. I can't say that now. But holy smoke. And the only thing is the Driver Sensei nor Double M let me know what the mixture was between soda and tequila. So I was doing half and half because I didn't know. And I found out that it's like a quarter to a cup of soda. I didn't know that. And nobody told me. They just let me drink. Yep. 11:05. Yep, that's when I get there tomorrow, I'll see the 3-hour difference. Well, actually, when I get to Vegas, because they're in Nevada, they're 3 hours behind too for my normal time. Yeah, if you ever go to Virginia, definitely look them up. Let me tell you. Oh my gosh, crazy. I had a great time though. Memories. If anybody can do this, I suggest you do this. I mean, this is probably a good way for people to get out who are dealing with the virus too, because as long as you're not if you don't stop anywhere except for to get gas or something, you know, I think this could be a nice trip for people who just want to get out of the house, who've been in the house since March, you know, since all this happened. Because you're not really dealing with anybody. You're by yourself, or if you want to bring anybody, you're in an open road. it'll be a good way to get out of the house and just smell the sunshine and the breeze and the life again. God, it's been such a long year. I'm so glad it's almost over. Yeah, Lexi, it was a fun stream. Did you watch all 4 hours of it? Up. And my little phone fell. Up. Did you watch all 4 hours of the live stream? From what I heard, Mighty Heidi did. I got a new case, and that's why it's doing that. Hang on. It's not holding the magnetic strip like it used to. Sorry about that, guys. The magnets aren't like they are kind of, it's not as strong as my old phone case. So if you only watched till I passed out, that's fine. But then Double M and the Driver Sensei apparently had another hour of complete fun while I was sitting in the back sleeping. Rick, you watched all 4 hours? Oh my God. Oh my God, Rick, you're too funny. That's awesome. Well, as long as you had a good time. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Yeah, Sensei said that it was a very great stream. It was a real good one. A lot of views, a lot of likes, a lot of people enjoyed it. When you can get people, apparently he was looking at the analytics, and if you look at your analytics, you can see where people drop off, or where they're watching and where they stop watching and stuff. And apparently he was looking at his analytics, and it was people watched the whole thing. So yeah, well, I took a phone call, and then there was this chair that looked so comfortable. So I sat in it, and apparently then I fell asleep. I don't know, I was looking at my stream and it looked like it was blurry when my phone fell. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Alexi, I got your text the next day when I was recovering. Took me all day to recover. Double M has 2 couches. So I go from one couch to another couch, from that couch to another couch, and back and forth all day just to kind of get myself moving. God, there was a punch with that tequila. Holy smokes. But thank you, Rob M, for sending it in to the Driver Sensei. And thank you, Driver Sensei, for sharing. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh, that was great. It was a great night. I had a good time. And hopefully I could just have as much fun when I go out to California I'm not going to do tequila, though. I got a nice wine in the back of my car. Wine, not tequila. That's something I have to mix with Coke or ginger ale. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. It was meant for everybody to have a good time. It really was. You know, they welcome you really good into Virginia. So if you ever go to Virginia, definitely look them up. So I think that I passed where that dark cloud was, because I am not seeing it anymore. I'm seeing pieces of it, but I can't wait to get into Mississippi. But I'm not sure. I want to see if I want to stop into Las Vegas. I just want it to take me a long time to do it, though. Because I'll just sit there and go to every store they have. So what's everybody doing today? It being Danielson the Great. Oh my gosh, thank you very much for the shout outs. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much for the donations and for my cart and everything. That was great. The Great, he was in our live stream yesterday before I left Virginia. He was kicking Sensei's butt. Let me tell you, he's surprising him left and right.